now to our series on changing careers. Since the crash, lots of people have had to retrain or switch jobs. Our reporter Aisling Riordan meets Lisa Wilkinson, who gave up her life as an IT consultant to run her own yoga business.
So let's take some nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And we'll inhale and exhale. Drop your chin down towards your chest.
It's all calm at the Elbow Room in Stony Batter in Dublin. Lisa is the owner of this wellbeing hub, which offers everything from yoga to physiotherapy. But this wasn't always what she did. She worked in information technology for 16 years.
What happened was I found myself in a world of insanity and misogyny and had a bit of a burnout myself. And I'd done yoga already since I was about 17, and someone recommended, rather than going completely mad, to go and try and do another yoga class. So I remember cycling to the yoga class, shouting at cars who were cutting me up, really kind of angry and stressed. And I came out feeling like this complete happy Egypt, like just smiling, and just felt this immense sense of relief. And slowly we'll reach all the way up with your arms again, reaching for the ceiling. I read my Idiot's Guide to Managing Stress. Number 32 is if all else fails, run away. So I gave up my apartment, my boyfriend, my job, and went to the Bahamas to train to become a yoga teacher, which was amazing. I was living on a beach with the azure sea at my footsteps, doing this yoga course. When I came back to Ireland, it was in the middle of the Celtic Tiger, and I worked as a software consultant for new startup companies on a grand a day. But I actually did classes for the people in the companies as well, kind of. And then one of my students told me there was a premises going. It was completely derelict, and I came to see it, and I just took it, and that was the first Elbow Room unit.
3, 2, 1. It was 12 years ago when she decided to open the hub, and although the business is now doing really well, at the time her friends and family were apprehensive.
Oh, they thought I was crazy because it was in the height of the Celtic Tiger. Everyone was earning a fortune. We'd get into work each day and look how much our net worth of stocks were worth. And I was leaving a really successful company that just floated on the NASDAQ. And they were like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And again, I couldn't really explain it. It was just this feeling of the stress from it was too much. And for me, yoga was the answer.
Since then, Lisa has trained in various disciplines and works as a craniosacral therapist and a doula, which is a lay midwife.
Hey, so nice.
Now, Lisa isn't the only one here who has changed careers to yoga. Her operations manager is Aoife Donnelly. Aoife, you made the move also.
I did, yeah. Last December, I joined the Elbow Room after 11 years in aviation. I was working for Air Aran in their commercial department. And I looked after all their scheduling and slots and hiring out the aircraft for anybody who, mainly rugby teams and the Irish national team. So big change. A lot of the stuff I did in Air Aran, like scheduling, planning, I'm also doing here. So just applying some of the same skills, I guess, to this job. But yeah, completely different.
So changing careers has been a positive move for both Aoife and Lisa, but it hasn't all been plain sailing.
I have a habit of jumping into things without thinking, so I wouldn't have made any plans. I just go for it. I get an idea and I go for it. I drive everyone here mad with ideas. Some of them work, some of them don't work. I've had holistic hen parties, that was a disaster. I've had all sorts of different ideas here. Some of them have stuck and some of them have moved on, but my inspiration is always just to go for it. Now, if I was to meet myself 12 years ago, I would have said go for it, but do it with an accountant next to you so you can get all your books and your figures in line, and do things like planning and budgeting. That would be probably useful advice if anyone was starting. But I think it takes that kind of maverick spirit, especially through a recession.
A maverick she is, and she doesn't plan to stop. The Elbow Room is in the process of changing its special needs service to a non-profit one, and construction is underway to add a new juice bar.